Thank you, Chief. Good morning, everyone. My name is Will Clark. As the Chief said, I'm the Senior Supervisory Resident Agent of the Savannah and Brunswick offices of the FBI. Throughout our process here, our goal has been to bring Quinton home and to hold anyone responsible for his disappearance accountable. We, along with our law enforcement partners, go into this process with heavy hearts. We did not want to end up at this point, but the evidence has taken us here. We are not just randomly searching this landfill. We have evidence, specific evidence that leads us to this large property.
Clarify something, Chief. It was asking a question earlier. Do y'all believe that Quinton was brought here and thrown in the landfill, or thrown in the trash and then ended up in the landfill?
We believe that he was placed in a specific dumpster at a specific location, and it was brought here by regular means of disposal.
Is that a dumpster at a gas station, 195?
I can't answer that.
Is Layla Simon still the only suspect?
She is.
You mentioned the other day you didn't believe she's a flight risk. Has that changed?
That has not changed.
How hopeful are you that you'll find Quinton's body?
I have every belief that we will find his remains here at the landfill.
Today is November the 7th, 2022. The Chatham County Police Department, as well as the FBI, have yet to find Quinton Simon remains in the landfill as they hoped they would. I'm going to be frank, and I'm going to give my professional legal analysis on this case. First of all, I know this is not what I believe. This is not what I think. The Chatham County Police Department found a bogus affidavit of probable cause. And I'm going to tell you why it's bogus. Because it was not based on probable cause. It was based on the fact that Leanna stated when she woke up, the door was open and a child was missing. And that child is not able to open the door on his own. At some point, she also made the statement that the biological father took the child. When they found out he didn't take the child, they concluded, oh, she committed a crime. That's not probable cause. And so, interestingly, the media nor the police has spoken about their probable cause affidavit, because their probable cause affidavit must state what they want to search, in particularity, more than likely the phone. But interestingly, it must state what type of crime that they believe was committed. Murder? Kidnapping? Manslaughter? What? So, when that search on October the 6th revealed nothing, they got desperate and creative. Let's do a second search and make up something to spook her into saying something, or spook her into making an action that we can capitalize on while we have this surveillance on her phone and tracking her visually in our vehicles. So when they did that search on October the 10th, the next day, October the 11th, boom, we got this newly discovered evidence. And we believe, based on this evidence, that the child was placed in a particular trash can and taken to the landfill by regular means. In my opinion, at this point, they was making this up. Now, they said the evidence lead us to the landfill. Well, here's the problem. Today is November the 7th, 2022, and you still have not found Quinton Simon's remains there. You are so desperate, and you were so confident this was the only move that Leanna would make. You committed an injustice against Quinton Simon. Because to rule out anybody else as a suspect, you created tunnel vision. So guess what? You're going to make mistakes. Because guess what? If you believe she's the only suspect, you guys are really incompetent. Now you must produce that body. Why? Because the body will give you a witness. We know that witness would be the medical examiner that can tell you manner, means, and causation of death. But a great defense attorney will still do an independent autopsy test to make sure that the medical examiner or coroner is not making something up for the police to get a conviction. So if you can find the body, you got a witness. At least you got a starting point, a witness. Your narrative of what you believe she did will not work. Inconsistent statements won't work, even if you don't have the body. But if you can get somebody to dispute the alibi, to dispute the events that she claimed happened, which would be a witness, you got something. But at this point, since you named her as the sole suspect, the game is over with. Y'all have a nice day. Boom.